This is the Star News Brief. I'm Mark Gitau. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua finds himself in an increasingly precarious political position following his overwhelming impeachment in the National Assembly on Tuesday. As the dust settles, the gravity of his situation becomes clearer, his political future hangs by a thread, and the options for a dignified exit are rapidly diminishing. Impeachment carries severe consequences. It will not only bar Gachagua from holding any public office permanently, but will also strip him of his exit benefits. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com. One of the existing HPV vaccines has now been approved for use in a single scheduled dose to prevent cervical cancer, a year after separate trials in Kenya indicated just one dose is enough. The World Health Organization said it has allowed one of its 5 licensed HPV vaccines, called Secolin, to be used as a single dose. This means girls who receive one jab do not need to return for a second one. The decision is expected to improve HPV vaccine coverage. George Chamole of the expansive Soisambo Ranch in Naivasha has died. The family was among the first British settlers in Kenya. George Delamere died peacefully at his Soisambo Ranch on October 7th, the family said. His relatives described him as a kind-hearted man, beloved grandfather to 2 grandchildren, and loving husband to Lady Anne. To the main workers of his expansive ranch, he was the caring employer who always took care of their welfare. Impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua will know his fate on Thursday next week after the Senate fixed dates for investigating charges against him. However, the Senate may extend the hearing to Friday depending on the evidence and the number of witnesses the parties would present. Speaker Amason King yesterday directed that the impeachment case be heard before the Senate plenary on Wednesday and Thursday next week. This even as the Speaker barred senators and staff from traveling until Saturday next week and cautioned the lawmakers against commenting on the impeachment case in public. MPs have ordered a forensic audit of troubled Moi University in the face of myriad questions raised in the management of the institution. National Assembly's Public Investment Committee on Governance and Education wants Auditor General Nancy Gathungu to conduct a holistic audit of the institution and avail the report within 60 days. The audit, which focuses on criminality and fraud, goes back to 5 years. During the audit period, the committee also directed that the university freezes the implementation of new projects. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com.